I know. Hello, guys. Hello, eyes. Hello, Coconut 55. I had it on mute because I had to end the live earlier. Yes, tap the like, guys. I'm currently at a cemetery, a Verica Historical Cemetery. I'm on location. I don't want to give the 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 location just yet because this is a very historical cemetery. But I am on location. So that is why I had it on mute. Hello, 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 eyes. Hello, Philip. Eyes, are you still in the chat? Hello, Philip. How are you doing? If you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat. If you come in, please hit that like button. Tap, tap, tap. Hey, guys. Yes. We are currently at a location. I may have to come back, but I'm leaving. Oh God! You say tell us more, eyes. Tell us more. Yes. Earlier in the live, I had stated the reason I was at this location because this is a very historical area that I'm at. It is very popular. This is where a number of people in the where the Jewish community have their grave sites. This is a very historical area, and not only does the Jewish community have their specific areas of burial sites, but it's also a location of people of diversity. So in this grave site, at this particular cemetery, you're gonna find people from all races. And this is a very old cemetery. All of these grave sites that you're looking at, it goes all the way back. I can't even say how far back it goes. But like I said, I'm just doing I'm working on a project coming up real soon. I'm working on a project coming up real soon. So please take that in mind. I will probably have to hit you guys up later because I don't want to give any quote unquote tag numbers or things like that of that nature, because I'm literally leaving as we speak. Literally leaving as we speak. I can keep the live going if you want, but you're not gonna be able to see anything until I go to a specific location or where I can just stop, I'll say. So let me see, hold on. Let's see if I can do it this way. I'm trying to see how I can do it. But yes, this was a very historical location that I just left. And I was basically saying how you have to take care of your business. Not you literally, but that was my message. That take care of your business, take care of, how who's gonna get whatever you own, whatever you have. I'm gonna see if I can just take care of your business. I'm trying to wait till we get to a certain point. Because anybody knows where I'm at, they're gonna know, like, they're actually gonna have an idea of where I'm at, where I'm going, where I came from. But I basically was stating that you have to handle your business. Hello guys, for the 6 people that's in this live, please tap that button. I was at a location that I'm working on a project in regards to discussing the business of cemeteries, as well as a particular individual that was a victim of crime and violence here in Georgia. And he was a relative to a very well-known politician that works with Kamala Harris as well as Biden administration. Jim, you says, let's all like this live support our awesome hostess. Bring us the truth. So I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to get to a certain location. So I don't want to, because, like I said, I mean no disrespect. I promise. I want to make sure I repeat. I mean no disrespect when going to this particular cemetery that I went, and I had to. The reason I had to kind of end the live because I didn't. I saw people coming. That's why I said, "Lord, let me not do." I didn't want. You know, like I said, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody. But the cemetery that I was at, like I said, is a very, very historical, very popular cemetery in the state of Georgia. This is a cemetery that they actually filmed. They do movies. And even with the Jewish community, I just wanted to show how they stick together. They work in unison. Even at the cemetery, you can clearly see where the Jews are, the Jews and the Jewish community, they have their specific areas where they have their burials. They work together. And I was saying how a lot of other races, they do work together, but I hate to say this, and I don't see that a lot amongst Americans when it comes down to unison. I don't see that a lot with certain Americans. I'll just say it that way. It's clear as day, and it's really amazing how you can actually see it even at a cemetery, that races work together. Races, they are together alive, and they rest in peace at rest in unison. So at this particular cemetery, it was a gentleman who, like I said, was a victim of wrong place, wrong time, wrong person, wrong place, wrong time, and he went to school. He did everything that is the quote unquote American dream. You know, they tell you, you know, get your education, go to school, work, become, you know, a better you, to be able to not only support yourself, but support your family, leave behind a legacy. This particular person passed away, wasn't even the age of 25 before he passed. And I wanted to discuss this particular person because his relative that works for Kamala Harris right now, I think she got very frustrated with how things was being ran in the city that they represent, that people know them from, because of the violence, because of the crime, because of how, as in Jim, the way Jim said, hey Janice, how you doing? You missed it, Janice. Yes, I was at a location. I was at a cemetery, a burial, where I'm working on a project showing how even in at a cemetery, you can see how different communities, different races, they actually work together. I went to a cemetery that it has a lot of Jewish burials there, and it's certain areas where they actually bury just specifically the Jewish community, and they have other areas where they bury, you know, it's a cemetery that welcomes all. And at this particular cemetery, it just shows how people are unified and stand together. And I was stating how in America, It's certain communities that don't work together, and you can actually see it. You can see it even just at a cemetery. And I was discussing how at this location there is a gentleman that passed away from crime violence that was a relative to a member that works for Kamala Harris campaign, and also worked for Joe Biden administration. I think I can put the camera up. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm still trying to find my way as far as doing, the guidelines. I don't want to give out, people tag numbers and addresses. So, but I still want to actually I still want to kind of do a live in the same sense. I wanted to actually talk about how here in America is, as they say, it is the land of the rich, the land of freedom, the land where, as they say, you can be anything you be anything you want if you put your mind to it. But just like any other country, we do have our faults, we do have our things that we need to work on. And at the cemetery that I was just at, I want people to actually kind of just take hindsight at just how communities work together. And I wish when it comes down to these politicians, when it comes down to people of certain races and other communities, I wish they had that same stance when it comes down to working amongst themselves, working together. Because the best way to deal with anything, you have to help your man. You have to work together. But we don't get that. We don't get that a lot, and it shows it. Janice, oh, you said you did. Janice, you says, I didn't know she's a girl. Graham, read my messages. That is, yes, Janice, this is me. This is, yes, Janice, I am. Yes, and that's one thing. I'm glad that you're in here, Janice. I did speak about how even with where you come from, with where you come from the Philippines. I mentioned you in the last live, where I think 2 lives ago, I mentioned how even with you, when I go into your live, I notice how you and your chat, you guys work together. You don't really see that a lot. And I even see how the Philippine community, they work together. They help one another. So you guys are over here. Listen, what are you guys talking about? Jim, she got us all listening to Alan. I thought she was a 6-foot black dude acting. Janice says, love you. Janice says, at Jim. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. You know what? Okay, for anybody that doesn't know what they're talking about, as far as my page is called Politic Graham. You can also call me PG according to what Jim wants to call me. You can call me PG. You can call me Politic. You can call me Graham. With this particular channel, yes, I didn't necessarily say who I was, because I tried not to. I didn't want to just say, okay, I'm this, I'm that, because in the social media world, you guys know it's a very cruel world. I'm sorry, you guys. I just saw the police. But but it's a very cruel world, and I wasn't just ready to just, come out, because like I said, I'm still trying to find my way, and I noticed that people tend to judge if come with they preconceived ideas, like they talk to you one way when they think you're a woman versus when they think you're a man. So that's why with my page, I wanted to just be, just welcome all. And even for myself, until I become comfortable, I didn't want to quote unquote just show myself, and as far as my face and all of that. So Janice, yeah, but show your face just a sec. No, no, no. Janice, I'm not ready just yet. It took a lot for me to actually even start to do lives, let alone to even to do lives that are not quote unquote. Janice can't believe it. I know she can't, Jim. But like I said, when it comes down to this particular cemetery, I just wanted people to actually just see just how people work together, and just see how a lot of people don't really work together. You can actually see it when you go to this particular cemetery. You can actually see just how unified one select of race are versus another selections or set of people are. You can see it clear as day. Now, I know people will have their difference of opinion about it, but when I do this project, it's all going to come together. It is all going to come together. I promise you it will. Now, where I'm at now, I'm just going around, but like I said, here in America, you kind of have to be very mindful of, filming. I don't need nobody finding me out, and I'm not trying to get sued by anybody. I'm not trying to do any of this. No, I'm not. So that's why I'm going to be very careful when it comes down, because it's really busy. As you can hear in the background, there's a lot going on. And where I am, it's a lot of traffic. It's in the middle of the day. What time is it here? In Georgia, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Meaning people are getting off work. Meaning kids are either going home from after school. It's a lot going on. Janice, you says, now I know that you like watching me on live. We have similarities. We do. Oh, you see, I know that you like watching me on live. We have similarities. Yes. See, Janice, I wasn't just on your live because I was just trying to look at your body. No, you right. I actually respect your channel. I love your channel because you speak on. You speak on. You always say, love and peace, as well as, keep moving forward, being active, living life. And I think a lot of people, need to hear that, need to hear, and need to see it, through someone's channel. Like you make people day, you brighten people's day. So I think it's like, that's why, with you, that's why I was drawn to your channel. And for people, you follow Janice Cortez, follow Eyes of Art. Eyes of Art, phenomenal. Follow Jim. So that's why I was drawn to your channel, Janice. Now, I will say, as far as it's so busy, it's like where I am, guys. I wish I could show you, but it's like really, really, really busy. And it's like with the YouTube, where you don't want to show people tags and addresses, because those are legal matters, and I'm not even trying to go there. I'm not big. I'm not up there in the YouTube world to even afford to take care of anybody if I am sued for showing somebody's tag number, showing somebody's address. I ain't got it. Oh, mod. Oh, I don't even know how to do it. Let's see. How do I do that? How do I do it? I'm not new. I'm new to this. Let me see. How do I do it? How do I do it? I'm trying to say, like, I'm like, literally, I'm still new to this, you guys. Like, literally. Oh God, I'm still new to this. Oh man, let me see. How do I do it? Okay, click my name. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to add. How do I do it? Okay, review chat. Can block words and change once. I'm going to add Janice as a mod. Eyes, I'm going to add you. Do I already have? I'm trying to see. How do I do it? Eyes, do I have you as a mod? I'm trying to see how. Like, I don't want to kick nobody out by mistake. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I'm doing it now, you guys. So, Jim, I'm adding you as a mod. Let me know if it's going through, because like I said, I'm still kind of new to this. Jim, oh, where's Jim? I'm going to add you as a mod. Let me see who else. Okay, B-Rad. Oh, welcome. I'm going to add you as a mod. All right. I think I did it right. I don't know. Okay. I've added the people as mods. But like I said, America is very different. Like, it's really political. Like, you have to be careful when it comes down. Oh my God, Jim. Jim says, now let us. You're welcome, Jim. B-Rod said, to the moon, not to the moon. But like I stated, when it comes down to America, you can't just go around just, hi, I'm recording while you're driving, doing lives and stuff like that. Or because in the YouTube world, I don't know if a lot of people know of this, but you can get sued. You can actually get sued while just filming and not blurring out tags, not blurring out addresses, address numbers. You can actually get sued. So this is why, and that's one thing I do notice when it comes down to doing lives in certain places outside of America. Like, you can do a little bit more, because in America it's like a lot of people are driving, a lot of people quote unquote have these it's like addresses and tag numbers, and then people they be so fast, they be so fast to be ready to actually sue and make money, because like I said, this is America. People want to make money. Jim, YouTube sounds like minefield. That's That's what I forget who talked about it the last live we did last night. Someone said they called YouTube a contest. It's a it's a contest. That's why it's a money maker. I can't bash it. I mean that's with anything. But YouTube is trying to make sure they cover themselves. Why? That's why they say, you have to know the guidelines. You have to know the community guidelines. When it comes down to knowing, you can't be doing lives while you're driving. Why? Because the person in front of you, they have a tag number, and anybody that looks at that live, all they got to do is, pull somebody's tag number, and it is what it is at that point. So that's why I do not, and I will not do lives where you're going to see, people cars like that. Not until I do more research. B-Rod, that was pizza roll, but I think he meant context. But yeah, that was pizza roll last night. That's who said it. So yes, we was discussing about it being, it just a contest. And see, that's why I think, even when it comes down to the politics here in Georgia, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they are visiting. If you know that we had Hurricane Helen, and it hit 10 states, but 4 states that it really hit hard were North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and Georgia. I think with North Carolina, it was hit the hardest. Now, when it comes down to a contest, Kamala Harris, what did she do? What do you guys think she did? Because I live in the state of Georgia. The state of Georgia is one of the states that can go either way. It can go either Republican or it can go Democrat. So just yesterday, I want to say it was either yesterday or, I want to say yesterday, Kamala Harris, she visited Augusta, Georgia. And she visited Augusta, Georgia, where she was actually giving out food to people who have been displaced because of Hurricane Helen. It has displaced a lot of people to the point people are without food, people are without water. What are you guys talking about? Janice says, Graham, face the camera. No! No. So, like I was saying, in Georgia, because of Hurricane Helen, a lot of people have been displaced from homes, they need food, they need water. And with North Carolina, like I said, it was hit hard. People do not have a place to stay. Some people are still missing. It's no food, no cellular is able to go out. So it's like it hit hard. So with Kamala Harris, what does she do? I don't know. Look, I'm not saying everybody has an agenda, right? But for Kamala Harris, she actually visited Augusta, Georgia, and what she did a little it was a little media. She did a press conference showing that her as well as Joe Biden, that they are approving and making initiatives with providing funds, extra funding, extra help, extra government help for the victims of the Helen hurricane. Now, some people might say, well, why did she come to Augusta, Georgia? Well, why did she actually, why were there people recording her passing out food? Because we also have to take into effect that Kamala Harris, she is running for president. Even though she is an active vice president in the Joe Biden administration, you also have to take into note this is a great opportunity to show herself that she is in touch with the quote-unquote Americans. So Georgia is a very, very popular state. It could, like I said, can go either way. Oh, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Georgia is a very popular state. It can go either way. Even with the former president Jimmy Carter, they recorded him. It's so wild. The same day that Kamala Harris is being recorded giving donations and food to the victims of Hurricane Helen, here in Georgia as well, paparazzi and media are showing Jimmy Carter out in public. He was out. They actually showed him celebrating that he has turned 100 years old. So all of this it's just a lot going on in Georgia as we speak. And I just want people to kind of just, really know what's going on. And when you vote, just know and ask yourself, look at what happened here in the U.S. We had Hurricane Helen, and now Joe Biden has put millions and millions and millions of funding to help the victims of this hurricane. Me, where I live, I'm blessed that we were not affected in the place that I live in Georgia, a certain place in Georgia. We were not hit. But like I said, a lot of people were victims to this hurricane. Now, with Kamala Harris, she's making her pit stops in the different places that was hit by Hurricane Helen. That's why I say with Georgia, I don't know. Like I said, everybody has their own agenda. Janice, from now I'm gonna call you Miss Graham. Miss Graham. Well, I mean, you can call me whatever you want to call me. You laughing. Eyes laugh out loud. But like I said, it is a lot that goes on here in America. I'm going to start doing more lives where I'm walking and going to different locations, actually showing how Americans, live, because I mean, it's very beautiful here. This is a very beautiful country. It's a very but like I said, every place is no place is perfect. It's not. It's never going to be perfect unless you're in Finland, and that's another case. But it does have things it needs to work on. Just like what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about a specific person that passed away based off of just wrong place, wrong time. The crime violence here in America has increased. The crime violence here in America has increased astoundingly since the Biden administration has been in office. And I hope that whomever enters the office November the 5th, that dealing with the issues here in the U.S. should be the main agenda. I really do. I hope that should be the main agenda, because here in America, we never expected Hurricane Helen to hit hard the state of North Carolina. I mean, North Carolina was hit so hard that it's all of its counties, according to the governor himself, every county was hit. Georgia was not hit like that. Why do I say that? Because I'm speaking. I'm able to go live. I'm able to walk around, go as free and still eat, sleep. But see, North Carolina was hit so hard. And see, that is what we need to focus on. We need to focus on not only the crime, violence, we need to focus on the climate change. Was Hurricane Helen the effects of the climate change? These are things that we need to talk about. Was Hurricane Helen one of the effects of not focusing on energy? It's like these are things that we need to focus on. Right? So that is why I say here, I'm going to start doing more lives where you're going to actually see, you're going to see more than just what you're looking at now. Janice says, oh, wait, Jim. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm got to read the lives. Janice, I like your voice. Thank you, Jim. So refreshing to hear a young Black woman interested in political and current issues. Nice change from rubbish dish out in social media. Yes, Janice. Yeah, Jim, you're right. Janice, Miss Graham, how old are you? Now, my age, I am not going to say my age. I'm not going to say my age. But I am not old. I am not old. And also, I'm not in my 40s. Okay? I'm not old. So, that, are y'all laughing? You laughing at me? So, that's like, I just want to just, talk about certain things. As far as my channel goes, I'm still getting comfortable as far as opening up with certain things because, like I said, social media, Jim, you said it. I am not 40. I said I am not 40. No. No, 40 is not old. No. Jim, you really have convinced Janice Smith. You say 40 is not old. I am not saying how old I am. Janice trying to figure out. That nigga gets 35. No, I'm not finna say how old I am. But no, you're right. Old is when you're no longer here on earth. That is old. Because so many people pass away at a young age. Here, in Georgia, I'm sorry for the bad disconnection. At Janice, I woke up early like, oh, Graham live. I was just shocked. 45. No, I am not. 45. Janice. Jim, I think I like the mystery that is Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Janice, everybody not bold like you, Janice. See, if you guys go to Janice's page and you see Janice, you see how Janice speaks. She does Zumba. She just does it all. She is phenomenal.com. Well, Janice, you don't like mystery. And even as well as Eyes of Art, she also does lives. And it's just, like I said, with me, I'm still trying to, open up my comfort zone. At Jim, keep casting the fishing line. Janice, don't cast the fishing line. Don't cast the fishing line. No. But like I said, here in Georgia, there was a rapper by the name of Rich Homie Quan. They did an autopsy and they found out that he passed away from an overdose it was an accidental overdose. One of the specific drugs was fentanyl. And that was a great conversation that was discussed at the debate, the vice presidential debate on Tuesday between Tim Walz as well as J.D. Vance. So these are things that we need to focus on, I feel, here in America. Because in regards to the Homie Quan, oh, it's messing up. I'm sorry, this is I think it's the connection. Are you guys still there? Because it keeps saying reconnect. Are you guys still there? Put in 1 if you're still here. Because it keeps saying reconnect. Okay. But like I said, the rapper here in Georgia, Rich Homie Quan, he passed away only at 34 years old. He had 5 children. His oldest child he had a son that was 16. His son he takes advanced placement classes, a very smart gentleman. But it's so sad that this person passed away from an accidental overdose from the same drug that we're discussing, fentanyl. And these are things that we need to talk about. Someone at an age of 34 should not just pass away just because they took a pill that was fake. Someone at 16 shouldn't pass away because they took a pill and just passed away. And we have to really get down to the nitty-gritty of things. Is the border the reason these fake pills are coming in, like and medications and drugs such as fentanyl coming in illegally due to the border having weak security or hardly any security? Is that the reason? So these are things that people need to actually wake up and think about. So when I saw Kamala Harris in Augusta, Georgia, showing her support for the victims of Hurricane Helen here in Georgia, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was genuine or disingenuous. Janice, Miss Graham, I have to go. Sorry. My battery is going. Just have one phone. Now have a good day. Keep safe. Same here, Janice. You be safe. Thank you. Oh, my thing it keeps going out. But yes, be safe, Janice. Yes. I wish I could go. I'm still going to actually try to see if I can go on StreamYard and do a vertical. I have never did it. I've never even had a StreamYard. So I wanted to actually try to have where a panel of people can come. Oh, your battery's getting low. Yes. So like I said, it's just that's why I wanted to actually just StreamYard together. Yes, Janice, you be safe. And I'll be checking in when you do your live. You always do lives every day. On speed dial. Question, Ice, Jim, and whoever else is watching, do you think I should keep this channel as straight politics? Because it's gonna November the 5th I'm gonna be making some trips. Jim says, have a good day, Janice. Janice says, bye, Jim. Eyes of Art says, I knock on your door, Janice. But that's my question. Should I should I just do nothing but politics on this page, or should I also talk about other matters? Because I was gonna either keep B-Rat says, yeah, I'm not a fan of drugs, but people shouldn't be passing. I have an opinion. It should control like beer and cigar. Only the taxes should go to help centers for those who suffer from addiction. Exactly. Jim, I think just say what's on your mind within reason. Eyes, no, keep it on that, Graham. Oh my goodness, I'm hearing mixed views. Janice, at Eyes of Art, thanks. I visited you as well. Now, now, B-Rat, now what you had said as far as, you know what? I'm no, and I know it's gonna sound a little, yeah, it is in my channel. I was just trying to see like what should I, if I should stay on this, because I want to stay on the politics, but I want it to be a page that at politics and introduce politics to people who are quote unquote not necessarily a fan of politics. Does that make sense? So I want to do the channel where, yes, we're going to talk about politics, but I also want, people who may not necessarily be a fan of politics, but visit the channel just to get information as well, if that makes sense. Now, as far as the drugs go, one person, I forget who said it best. Now, it made me think, the way they're legalizing marijuana in America, I wouldn't be surprised if we see marijuana cigarettes. B-Red says, it's your channel. Eyes of Art says, got you. B-Red, just alter the subject line to fit your topic for the day. Alter the subject line to fit your topic. Alter the subject to fit your topic line for the day. Okay. See, I'm glad. See, I like you, V-Rod. I like you. You make me think. But like I said, when it comes down to the drugs, someone said when it comes with the marijuana, I wouldn't be surprised that one day it might be like they might have marijuana cigarettes the way it's going, because it seems like they have legalized, marijuana in certain states, and even in other states that are where it's not legalized, people are just walking around smoking marijuana like it's legal, like it's really, just a cigarette. But I do think it needs to be support when it comes down to the root causes. And that's one thing Vance had hinted on. At Eyes of Art, everything that you talk about is about politics. I think you should just keep it on that. And if you change the subject, make a different thumbnail for it. Okay. Ooh, it's a lot to think about. Heavy. But like I said, when it comes down to the drugs, the root cause is what we need to deal with, right? One of the root causes is, I'm going to be very frank, it's not just the border. It's not. It is the border. That's one of the main causes. But we have to look at, okay, even in the communities, you have people that actually disperse these drugs. You have certain communities that people go to purchase the drugs, right? To get it. And this is when it comes down to the root causes, as far as having better trained authorities on your local government, better trained local authorities, better trained even on a federal level, So that's why I said we have to deal with also the root causes. And I really believe that some of the reasons Mexico, they don't want to pay for that border wall. That's some of the reason they don't want to pay, because they can see how You know, America, we have our own little, you know, hiccups. We can't even deal with our own problems here in the US. We can't. Jim, I can't stand MSM and politics, but always open to hear other people's own views and opinions, either side of the fence at eyes. Right. Wait, Jim, what is let me see. B-Rod, Jim saying, reason why I'm here because Graham is talking live. People are talking like we are in the backyard chilling. Yes, that's why I'm just like that's why I started this page. I wanted to actually, you know, have a voice for people who are in politics, you know, want to talk about politics, but you know, in society, you talk about politics, people just want to just, you know, you might get blocked, or they might not talk to you for a month, a year. I mean, and B-Rod says, you real, Graham. Thank you. Question, Jim, when you said, let me go back up. I can't. What did you mean? What is MSM? MSM. You can't say it. Can you give a little? Can you give a hint of what MSM is? At Jim, yep, a backyard barbecue and cold beers and just shooting the breeze. Yes, MS. Okay, I get it. Okay, MSM. Okay, mainstream. Well, that goes back to what Pizza Row had said. You know, it is a contest. You know, people trying to make money. People, you know, they're going to put out what sells. You know, they're going to put out what is going to not only sell, but make them money. And dang it, my phone is getting low. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Don't go away. See, I should have been charging my phone, but I'm just talking. I didn't even think about it. Oh, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold. Let's see. The best time to talk. That's the best time to talk in the backyard. Yes. Is it charging? Let me see. No, it's not. Why is it not charging? Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let's see. No, it's not. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to put my charger in. Do I have it? No, I didn't put. Hold on. Don't go away. Don't go away. I hope I don't get in trouble where I'm at. Park. Is it? No. Let's see. Hold on. Let me check my see if it's charging. Hold on. No, it is not charging. Why isn't it charging? No, it's not charging. Don't go away, you guys. Okay. I don't know why is it not charged. Okay, you guys. I'm going to say this because I'm going to have to end this live because my phone is not charging. I'm going to have to be at a location where I can actually charge my phone. Let me see. Let me read the comments first. MSM at Jim says MSM. Thank you, B-Ray, because I was like, what is MSM? Eyes. The best time to talk is in the backyard. B-Rod. I'm in the garage cleaning a mini fridge and enjoying Graham's talk real. Thank you. Eyes. I'm listening to you while I'm taking care of dinner. Jim, what you doing, Jim? Before I go, I want to know what you doing. Eyes is listening while she's taking care, while she fixing dinner. B-Rod, he's cleaning the garage. What are you doing, Jim? What are you doing? Oh, my thing is acting up. I don't know if Jim's still there, but let me say this, you guys. Before I go, I just want to thank everybody for coming into the live. Eyes of Art, please follow. B-Rod, see you on the other side once you get the phone fixed. Yes. Yes. Shout out to Jim. Shout out to B-Rod. Shout out to Eyes of Art. Shout out to Janice. Shout out to Gemstone. Guys, please follow each other and please stay in connection. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, Jim, you says same here. 7:30 a.m. in Sydney, Australia. Working. Nice to have something interesting to listen in the background. Oh, thank you. I appreciate all you guys for coming into the live. Thank you for the support. I will be consistent on doing lives every day. And I'll be checking out. And once again, I'll be seeing you. Bye.